I think the lighting looks okay. Y'all let us know when we're live. Let's see if we turn it off. Yeah, you can tell. So we'll do the best we can with the lighting here. Maybe we try to get Bullet just a little more in there. So like we do every week, let us know we're live. I'm pretty sure that we are now after the heck of the lag. So thank y'all. Wow, we already got quite a few comments popping up. So hello,
Hey.
we're the Kelleys. We got Bullet back here behind us, and we're trying some new stuff tonight. We had a couple of awesome subscribers. Chris and Tiffany sent us some new lights that we're trying to use here. They said we're not professional YouTubers until we try out our lights. So there's different colors and brightnesses, and we're trying all that out tonight. So thank y'all so much for sending us those lights. We're excited about it. Even Bullet, who's pooped back there, is very excited as well. All right, so it looks like one of our subscribers there, Raymond, has a birthday. So happy birthday, Raymond.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I see a lot of people wishing you happy birthday there, so that's awesome. Quite a few people already in the house. Sounds like weather is crazy across the country right now. And something I just realized, I'll be right back, I completely forgot to turn the shop lights on.
Oh, that might help.
It probably would. These little lights are doing great, but we need shop lights on.
We gotta get it together.
Yeah, great. That help
Yeah,
any?
that's a little bit better.
All right. So,
Move the camera just a smidge.
oh, just a smidge. Okay. So, bear with us. We're playing with
There we
all
go.
kinds of different lighting here. Hey, that does look better.
Yes.
Normally this time of day, it's so bright behind us, you can't see our faces. We're just black. So again, weather seems to be crazy across the country. We had 4 days of rain this past week. Nasty weather. Sorry for the delay in videos. That's just the way it goes. There was a couple days this week I didn't post, which is already extremely difficult to post a video every single day. It really is, but I try my best to do that. But when you have rain that's holding you up day after day after day, it's been just about impossible to get videos out. And then I tried to get my video out at a normal time of day, 12 o'clock for the header build, and discovered that it did not process correctly and I had to re-upload everything. So it's been kind of an aggravating week for getting videos out to y'all. I see a lot of y'all talking about y'all are going to get a pile of rain this week. For the first time in forever that I can remember, we have 0% chance of rain all 5 days this week.
Yay.
So that's crazy. I guess I'll have to get some work done on the house, as people are saying. No excuses this week. Can't blame it on the rain.
Maybe some fishing.
I'm absolutely planning on fishing. Speaking of, I am so excited. I got something. I've just discovered Whopper Plopper. If any of y'all watch my fishing channel, I have been begging for years for Whopper Plopper to make a small size. And they make this tiny little 60 size now. I ordered it last week. I'm going fishing this week. I'm absolutely going to do it, and I'm going to try that lure out. I'm so excited about it. It's got me in the mood to go do some fishing. So I'm going to try to get a video out for the other channel this week as well.
It's been forever since we had some fish too, so.
That's a hint,
That would be nice.
as go catch the fish, cook, and then get back on my house.
That's right.
Yeah, so there we go. All right, so we got people in the house from Canada, Ohio. I'm seeing temperatures anywhere from 50s to 83 to all over the place. Rainy, sunshine. It's just wild. This weather has been absolutely wild. See, thunderstorm, says Connie, where she's at, and it's bright and sunny. It was 83 today here, just gorgeous. Actually, this has been an amazing week, y'all. It really has been. It's been, one day was in the 40s in the morning. Most of the morning's been in the 50s, so it's been quite cool for this time of year. And then goes up in the 80s during the day. It's been amazing weather. Absolutely awesome. I've enjoyed the heck out of it. So she just got back from a beach trip today.
Yes.
As part of her little birthday weekend getaway. I went out yesterday with a friend on the coast. That was the getaway trip that I was talking about there whenever I got done building the house. So we've kind of been both on saltwater and enjoying ourselves this weekend. And it's been gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But the real world is back. We have to get back to work tomorrow.
That's right.
So I forgot, I keep forgetting to say, we are live. It is May the 16th at 7 p.m. right now, Eastern time. And if you're watching this back later, just want to let you know if you're trying to chat to us live and we're not responding, it may be because you're watching this recorded back later. Drop a comment in the comment section and I will get back to you. But thank you for watching this if you're watching at a later date. I know there's a lot of people around the world, different time zones, or just have things going on Sunday nights and can't join us for the live streams. But thank y'all so much. A lot of people really do watch these back after the fact. All right, so Brad says he's in the house. Well, welcome, Brad. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us. And Richard's already talking about something I've been quite excited about. He says, anxiously awaiting Starlink internet. That'll help you get your uploads done quicker. Yes, it will. I've been watching Josh with Stony Ridge Farmer for the last couple weeks since he's installed his Starlink, and the speeds that he's getting is literally 10 to 15 times quicker than the best day I can get over mobile here. So you're literally talking about me uploading a video in just a few minutes. So whenever I have a hiccup like today, I don't have to turn around and wait another couple of hours to re-upload again. If I could do it in just a few minutes, that would be amazing. Plus, it would really help live streams. Of course, ever since we put the cell phone booster in here, there's been practically no buffering and things have been doing great. So I can't complain with a cell phone booster, but I am anxiously awaiting Starlink and watch everybody who I can as it moves down toward the south here and trying to see if they're buffering and how their internet's doing. So the family farm homestead says no fishing until the house is finished. I don't know about that. That ain't happening. He also made a comment earlier before this got started that at the rate that I'm going, my 24-year-old wife would be old before it got done.
That's right. That's how I feel.
He's poking me pretty hard today. It's all in good fun, though.
Yeah.
They were all getting on me hard here before this thing started. Well, you know what? If y'all can do it better, come down here and do it. What you think about that?
Somebody's got to give you a hard time. Though.
Yeah, that's right. So, Tim, okay, looks like Uncle Tim's in the house and he's talking with somebody else there. Miss Gail says she sees that our supervisor's back here and he's laying down on the job is what he's doing.
Yeah,
Looks like
he is tired.
It's like he's supervising the concrete floor. I don't know what's going on. He ain't done nothing but sleep the last 2 days since she's been gone and he's sleepy again. That's what he does. So you have Uncle Josh there in the house.
Hi, Uncle Josh.
From Maine, he says.
Good to see y'all
Yep.
here.
Ralph says hello. Hello, Ralph.
Hello.
And Cash says it's 79 there and light winds. I'm assuming that's still in California unless you're on the road. That sounds like the perfect temperature out there to me.
Mm-hmm.
And Josie says 75 degrees up in Montana. Awesome. That does sound like some perfect weather. Jim brought up a good point. He says, did we ever get a first aid kit for our storm shelter? That's something we need to get out there. So do you already have an extra one or do you just have the big one for the house?
No, I just have the big one, so I'll have to get something together.
Yeah, we
for
probably
everyone.
should.
Yeah.
We're still not doing the storm shelter yet. That's something I was going to work on today, but it didn't wind up happening. I'm going to work on that a little this week, as well as do some mowing and work on the house and try to fish. So it's going to be a jam-packed week, but I got quite a bit more stuff in for the storm shelter to finish it up, although we still have to periodically go out and put things in there like towels and clothing and first aid kits and things like that we just haven't really sat down and made a full list of what we need. But that is a good idea and something we need to put out there in case we run out in a storm and get cut, hurt, or whatever. And everybody else brought up a very good point. We need to be Pepto and ibuprofen and things like that out there, especially the older I get, the more sensitive my stomach and everything else is. So
Yeah, we're gonna have this thing slam.
I know it's gonna wind up turning into a laundry closet, pantry, and medicine cabinet out there.
We need a futon in there too.
We absolutely need to get a futon out there. So we still have a lot of work to do on the storm shelter, but it is 100% usable as it is right now. So Miss Sheila Decker said, yay, finally made a live stream. Welcome. Thank you so much for chatting with us. Let me catch a few more comments here. So Tim jumped on from Missouri. I appreciate you chatting with us. And 450 Fat Man says, thanks for checking on the transparency for me. So I'm assuming you got my comment there. You are absolutely welcome. And Juan's Animal Ranch says, 91 in New Mexico. Yeah, that's a little too hot for me. You keep that. We're supposed to be low to mid 80s here this week. But what's been awesome is the humidity has not been bad. That's just what makes it miserable here is when the humidity kicks up. So Rodney says it's 63 up in Salem, Virginia. That sounds awesome as well. And Rick is saying North Texas here with rain and more rain. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a good thing. I think the last couple live streams, I thought people from Texas were hoping to get some rain. Now, y'all may not want 7 days of it that you're going to get, but that's just the way it works out. When you need it, you get it, you get it. Sometimes it's a little too much. So John says his phone is always buffering. I hope nobody else is seeing buffering because we just got to talking about good signal. John, I hate it for you, but I hope it's your phone and not our signal. So I don't want to buffer for anybody else, but if y'all see that, let me know. We may have to restart something. See. So Big Wave Florida says, treat your storm shelter like a boat. Have a ditch bag with you with bare necessities in case of emergency. That's a very good idea. And we always kind of keep things stashed on a boat like that, from batteries to extra lights to toilet paper, and a little bit of medicine and everything else. So we absolutely need to keep the storm shelter that way as well.
One important necessity I need to put out there is some toilet paper.
I've already got a roll out there,
Oh,
just in
you?
case, in a bucket with a special lid on it. So
There you
just in case.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I'm worried about potentially happening and not having something of, that's TP. I want it. I'm not tearing clothes off or whatever else. So we're covered there. We got one roll. We can ride out one night. So Miss Pamela asked, what is for supper? I'm going to let you talk about that while I get rid of Cottonmouth.
We are doing smash burgers again. Since I was away for the weekend, I couldn't get anything too elaborate going. And we're going to do some hash browns with it.
Yeah. So
But I'm going to do the smash burgers a little bit different today.
you didn't do them? What does
Yeah.
that mean?
You'll see.
Oh, Lord. She's experimenting. And I'm very honest. I hope it's good.
It
I'm about to
is.
lie to everybody and say it's the best I've ever had. Oh, man. So Skiff says he's from Virginia and loves your dove videos. You got the brown top going this year? I will. I was just thinking about that today. Typically it's every June, toward the end of June, 1st of July when I plant it. So we will get some food plot videos coming up over the next few weeks. I need to go out there and start mowing everything down, spraying, disking in, and start working toward that dove food plot. 100% going to happen, something that I always look forward to. So coming up in the next few weeks, we will have tractor and food plot videos. And I do have something sitting over here beside me, which I won't talk about just yet, but may relate to a little bit of dove hunting. You don't even know about that. See, I got secrets too. She got food secrets. I got a little secret sitting over here. We'll make a video before long with it. I think you'll enjoy it. So no buffering here. Thank you. Several people told me that. That's good. And Tiffany, Miss Gale says, Tiffany, please tell us what you think about Andrew's job on those huge windows. Yeah.
I am just so happy to see the progress on it, number one. And number two, those windows have been something I've definitely looked forward to. And just seeing the frames up right now, it just makes it look so much better. Even though there's no windows in it yet or anything, I really love the view.
Yeah. She's been dead set since day one, wanting trapezoid windows. So.
He tried to talk me out of them. But
Yeah, who wants to go get all that custom cut glass? But here we are. We're framed in. We're getting them now.
I love them.
She's got it.
Yes.
And Chris says, once again, Andrew is not cooking.
That's right.
I'm going to narrate. She's going to cook. Would you rather stare at me cooking or her? I think everybody would rather stare at her cooking. And her cooking is better than my cooking. So there you go. Let's see here. Lady Dark Star says, why some framed walls have the big openings above it? That's because those have double top plates, which provide support for attic rafters that I'm going to come back and put on them just like that. Now, once I get the attic rafters on, I'll build short stub walls above those attic rafters, and that'll complete that wall all the way to the roof. So it's not done yet. Those big openings are there just so I can get attic rafters in and then still go back and frame and build. And by the end of this week, hopefully we're going to start on interior walls, eventually move to attic rafters, and you'll see that I'm going to wind up closing all that up so whenever you put your sheeting on the outside, it's got something to actually nail to. So those openings aren't going to stay there forever. So James says, Andrew, I'm surprised you're moving so good after watching you lift those headers. It looked crazy dangerous. It wasn't quite as dangerous as it looks, but I tried to be careful, try to manage the weight. I ain't gonna lie.
He's been over here grunting every time he stands up.
After Friday afternoon, I was sore. I was feeling it, and yeah, I don't feel 18 no more. That's for sure. So I'm doing the best I can with it, and I think it's going along quite well. So yeah, Big Wave Florida says we need some necessities like a pew pew or two. Well, we always have pew pews, so we're good. We're country folk and believe in our pew pew rights. We'll have one sitting with us in the storm shelter.
Right.
You never know when somebody wants to come borrow some stuff. That happens from time to time with outages and situations that people want to take advantage of you. So yeah, we've always got that. So any fresh veggies out of the garden yet? I'm glad you asked, Miss Pamela. I actually did go pick some vegetables out of the garden today. My first real picking. Squash, zucchini, as well as green beans. Believe it or not, they're coming in, and I did a full tour. I have to edit that video tonight or tomorrow, and will be coming out tomorrow afternoon. So really looking forward to that. I think we're going to finally get some fresh fried squash chips, which I talked about last week or the week before on the live stream. I've been so looking forward to that. I'm not a huge fan of fried food, but fresh fried squash, little thin sliced chips. Oh, it's so good.
Typically how we start off the crop year.
Yeah, and then we'll move into
Recommend.
casseroles and everything else. But so looking forward to that. That's funny you asked. That's absolutely coming. So, and there's Rick says, "Did you get any fresh squash or other veggies from the garden?" There's your answer. Absolutely did. And I've got plenty of updates coming for y'all as well. I'm going to show you what else is growing. So there's Chris with Chris and Tiffany. I don't know if you're just jumping on Chris, but look at what we've got. We are professional now, thanks to you and Tiffany, and it's actually making a heck of a difference. Now, I tend to think it fits me better like this, but Tiffany doesn't think that I deserve a halo. But thank y'all so much for sending that, and thank you so much for the donation right there. Y'all been so kind, absolutely so kind. So
very thoughtful.
Chris says, Tiffany did not need any help, but I think the new lighting is making you look good, Andrew. Well, thank you very much. Actually, I didn't even read your comment for
silver hairs right there.
Well, me and old graybeard back here are matching. So yes, thank you. You can actually tell a big difference. Let's see here. I'll turn it off. Aha, look at there.
Yeah, that is a big difference.
Now check this out. Woo.
There you go.
It does make a big difference. Thank y'all so much for the professional lighting. Now we are officially professional YouTubers.
We appreciate it.
We will have 1 million subscribers by the end of next week now. Yes, thanks. So, all right, so appreciate it. Let me see some other questions that I may have missed. So Elizabeth said she's with you. She loves the windows. I ain't gonna lie, I love the windows too. It's gonna be awesome with that view of natural light, but I don't know. I'm stubborn and hard-headed and got to complain about things every now and then. The windows was one of those things, but I lost that fight, and we now have windows. So
are you happy now, though?
I'm happy I'm done.
No, but I mean, just how they turned out.
I'll be happy after I see how much they cost.
Yeah, that's another
thing we
don't know yet.
Custom cut glass. I ain't got a clue, but if it's like everything else, I guess we can put some of that plastic up there. You kind of see through it, let some natural light in. We'll get it figured out. So David says, fried squash is very good and your garden is amazing. Thank you so much for that. Chris says, fried tomatoes. Funny you mentioned tomatoes. I have not a clue what I'm doing with tomatoes, and I have 5 tomatoes out there now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep, there's 5 tomatoes out there. Some of them are about this big and some of them are super tiny, but they're coming along.
He is new to tomatoes because he usually hates tomatoes. He's hated them his whole life. So I'm actually going to try to fry up some for him and see if I can change his mind.
Fried green tomatoes.
Yes.
We'll see. That doesn't sound appetizing. I know people love it. I'm still venturing into tomato world. I actually ate a tomato on my yellowfin tuna sandwich yesterday that I had.
Good.
I did it again. It was decent. It was decent. It's better than I remember tomatoes. They're tolerable enough now. I'm actually kind of forcing myself to eat them to see if the taste keeps coming on to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm enjoying growing them. Although I did already lose a tomato plant, so we'll talk about that in the video. Literally went out there one afternoon. Tomato plant was green. Come out the next morning to water everything. Tomato plant is brown. Just one. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it could die overnight that quick either, but I'm sure y'all will give me some feedback once you see the video. So Jim asked, do I do any turkey hunting? I do some turkey hunting, but did not this year, and I don't know why, even though I've got plenty of turkeys on the property. Well, I do know why. I've lived out there in the house. That's why I haven't done much fishing either, but I'll be honest with you, when turkey season comes around, it's usually springtime, warm weather. I'd rather be on a boat, honestly. When it's cold, that's when I want to be hunting. That's deer season. So I didn't really do it this year. Sure didn't. And it's by far the best wild game on the planet to both of us. Typically, I get my turkeys during deer season, honestly. They're always around. So Pamela says, get out the Blackstone and stir fry. Yum. Yep, that's what she actually mentioned tonight. Going ahead and stir frying some squash and zucchini and all. So, yes. But I want some fried. I can't stand it. It's coming. So Tally Showy says, how do you like to prepare your okra the best? I'll let you answer that because I kind of like it a lot of different ways. Actually, I know my favorite way, but you tell yours.
My favorite way is just sauteing it either in a pan or on the Blackstone. I really love it on the Blackstone too, but we just saute some onions and olive oil, garlic, and the okra, and kind of, it looks burnt, but it does not taste burnt. It's just sauteed.
That's kind of how everything really looks off of Blackstone. Looks burnt. Sometimes it is burnt. Not the okra so much. So my favorite way for okra now is pickled okra. I know you're asking more for a meal and preparing, but I love pickled okra. And I've always been a huge pickle fan my whole life. I can't remember the last time I've ate a pickle now. It's been over a year because we canned like 50 or 60 jars of pickled okra last year. We're still down about 10 or 12. I've been enjoying it. I think it tastes better than pickles, and I love pickles.
Yeah, it was our first time ever doing it, and it
Yep.
turned out great.
But
Really good.
honestly, I like okra always. I like it sauteed. I like it fried. Who the heck doesn't like it fried? Although it doesn't agree with me, fried food in
One of the
general.
only ways we make it, right?
Yeah, sauteed, fried, pickled. I guess that is kind of our
Yeah, if
main ways of
anybody
doing
has
it.
any other suggestions,
I've
I
heard
would like
about
different ways.
Yeah, I've heard about people stuffing it and wrapping it with bacon, cooking it like peppers. But we got so many peppers, I'm gonna do the peppers. So Cash is already saying poor tomato plant. Yes, I know. I killed it. I murdered it. Shame on me. I don't know what happened. So Tally Showie just asked how I watched y'all's canning okra video. How did they turn out? I don't mean to float our own boat and brag, but I have been having people ask me here lately. I don't know if they're being nice, but they keep asking for us to bring it
I
back.
don't think they are. They're really loving
Yeah,
it.
or they wouldn't ask for you to bring them more. I think we nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Now, we experimented a couple different times, but the ultimate kick in the recipe was 2 parts white vinegar to 1 part, what was that? Apple cider vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
It gives it the perfect tang, sweetness, everything. But I think our pickled okra is awesome. I love it.
And all the spices. We put lots of spice in
Yeah,
it.
from peppers to garlic and dill weed and dill seed.
Mm-hmm.
That's also critical. A lot of people don't really see dill seed or use it, but that's absolutely critical.
That's one thing I feel like we shouldn't mess with. We should just keep it the way it
Oh,
is.
we're gonna leave it just like it
Yes.
is because it's so good. We're not experimenting anymore. It took us like 2 to 3 times, and
Even
we
down to
nailed
the
it.
minced garlic. I mean, we were gonna use fresh garlic, and it never worked out for me to get it fresh whenever we were canning, and so I just used the minced garlic out of the refrigerator, and I think we're gonna do that again. It really flavored it up really good.
I think it turned out
But
awesome.
his nephew,
Oh my goodness, yeah. Tell her about him. Crazy.
he gave him. Was it for Christmas? We gave everybody a jar for Christmas. I think it was.
I don't know. We just carried it. It wasn't a
Yeah.
Christmas present, but we just carried it over when we had
That's
family,
right.
and we know we
He
gave him
ate-
2 jars.
Okay, yeah. Did he eat both jars on the same night?
Both jars at the
Yeah.
same time.
He had an upset stomach.
He even said he ate the peppers in there. And he's like, oh, kind of had an upset stomach. Well, you think you ate 2 full jars of pickled okra, all that vinegar, and he ate the peppers out of there. He should have had a V8. My goodness. All right, let's see here. Grilled cheese with tomato on it. That's interesting. I don't know if obviously I've never had that. I'm just starting to eat tomatoes. We might have to play with that.
Yeah.
And Brad says he'll take a smashed cheeseburger with no tomatoes. See, well, that's not going to be a problem. We don't have no tomatoes tonight. I'm still easing into all this. David did ask, did you ever fix the moisture in the compressor? And if so, how? Well, I put the moisture, what is that called? Filter, I guess. Can't remember. I can't remember the name of it. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'd say it helped some, but I'm still seeing moisture in the video. Everybody's telling me I need to order another air dryer. That's what it is. And put out at the other end of the hose. And I'll be honest with you, I keep forgetting to order the thing. I have got to get on and order it and get the adapters to where I can just plug it into the air hose. Because I think what's happening is the compressor is putting in a certain temperature air in here, then it's running down 100 and something foot of rubber hose that's in the sun. It's changing temperature and moisture is happening. That's the way people are explaining it to me. So the dryer is not really working well running over 150 feet of hose. So I do need to put another one in. I just keep forgetting. I mean, there's no excuse. I got to order one. I've got to get some fittings because I need to protect those guns without a doubt. Hopefully the oil is keeping everything nice and lubed and working well. So I just realized I am way up on the comments. I didn't have my little thing clicked where it was carrying me all the way down. So let me fly through some more of those. So A Outdoors just jumped on. Thank you for doing that and chatting with us. And oh yeah, Richard says he liked the pickled okra. Awesome. That's great. I'm trying to catch up on a few more here. Give me some fresh maters. I already like your talking. You must be from the South like us. And a box of salt and boom. I don't know that I can just eat a straight raw tomato with salt just yet. I can do that with cantaloupe, watermelon, whatever else. But I don't like tomatoes that much yet.
There's
We'll see.
different like tomato salads that you can make.
Yeah.
I know this sounds weird. Who was it that introduced me to it? It's chopped up tomato, mayonnaise,
That was
and Ritz
Teresa,
crackers.
I believe.
Was
Did
it?
Teresa make that salad?
I don't know who did. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a
is
very
so
simple salad, but she won't
good.
quit talking
I
about
don't
it.
know that you've had it. It was somebody else, I think, that
No, I was there
tried
when
it
you
with.
tried it. I'm pretty sure it was over at the cookout.
Yeah, it is just those little ingredients, and oh my goodness, it is so good.
So another way people talk about okra, gumbo. We absolutely call
Oh
it
yeah,
gumbo.
my jambalaya.
Yeah, jambalaya, things like that. And you're correct. It is not jumbo or gumbalaya. It's not jumbo or jambalaya. Oh man, here we go. Here's your bloopers live without okra. Absolutely. I know a lot of people think okra's slimy and nasty. That's kind of how I always felt about tomatoes, but
Uncle Tim wants to know what is our favorite way to do wild turkey.
probably okay. My favorite way and hers, I will take wild turkey breasts, which are usually pretty big, cut them in half, run them through a tenderizer that I have two different directions, and it actually cuts and scores like cubes in them. So I'll run them through one direction, flip them, run them through another. I then flour them, egg wash them, flour them again, deep fry them basically, and then I make a white gravy with the leftover bits and a little bit of the oil, and I put a ton of garlic in it, so I make like a garlic white gravy and do smothered country fried smothered turkey steak. That's a mouthful. Don't laugh at me. Ever since I started doing that and tenderizing it that way, you can cut it with a fork and you put it over mashed potatoes. It is not a healthy meal, but she has never been a country fried steak person at all. She's not big on gravy, and she really ain't big on mashed potatoes, but she likes that meal. It is so good. And of course, you can't beat just cutting it up in little chunks and deep frying it. That's great, but that way right there, country fried turkey steak. If I had got one this year, it would have been an awesome video to make on the channel. I just didn't get my butt in gear. It's to die for, but it is so unhealthy. We only need to eat it a couple times a year, but oh, it's so good. Oh, let's see here. I gotta make one of those shirts.
Absolutely.
So, what time is dinner gonna be ready? What some of them are wanting to know there. Look, you already.
I'm hungry. All I've had today was breakfast.
I'm starving too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very hungry. It's probably gonna be in another 15 or 20 minutes. We'll chat for a little longer, and then we'll fire up the Blackstone. She may slip off in a minute and get it heated up. Reading through a few more comments. Throw some horseradish on. Oh no, that is one thing. Josie says horseradish. I do not like horseradish. To me, it's like it'll bite you. It's like a chemical strong taste to me. That's kind of how kale is to me. No horseradish. I think you like it halfway all right.
I used to as a kid. I haven't had it in so long. I don't even remember what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Kind of bitter.
Okra is best raw, says Wade. I don't think I have ever ate rokra. I can't talk about rokra. I've never ate rokra raw. This old southern tongue, y'all. I'm telling you. I don't know what to do. So okra raw. I don't know. It's kind of got the little spines and stuff on it. I guess it's worth trying. Why not? So Team Dancer just jumped on. Logan says, how are the Kelleys tonight? We're doing awesome, Logan. Thank you for jumping on and chatting with us. And Lady Darkstar, another fried green tomato fan right there. Yeah, we're going to have to try them. I've had them, I think I had them in Savannah last year one time. We'll try them again and see how our tomatoes do for that.
Dang, Cash is cooking good tonight.
What's Cash cooking?
Ground up Angus steak and bacon burger smoked on applewood.
I'm starting to think Cash is lying. Every week he sounds like a 5-star chef on here. I think he just gets on and talking big. You probably eat McDonald's, Cash. So we're having smash burgers. Well, come on over and cook for us, Cash, and bring your dump trailer. Oh, see here. So Carol says that Harbor Freight carries air filter dryers. I may be running up to a big town that has one this week, a Harbor Freight. I'll look into that. I haven't thought about that. I've been ordering everything off of Amazon, but honestly, the shipping is so slow on Amazon here lately. I'm kind of getting away from ordering on them. I know they've got a lot of stuff going on with the shortage of people and the COVID and all, but when it's taking like 8 days to get some stuff, it is quicker to run to town sometimes. Although town for us is a long ways off, so I'd rather be here working and get the stuff brought to me by my favorite person on earth, the UPS driver.
Yes.
Yeah. So can you show me how to cook something on the Blackstone using frozen shrimp? We cannot, because I am almost deathly allergic to shrimp. In my mid-20s, out of the blue, ate shrimp my entire life. All of a sudden, started eating shrimp, throat started swelling up, stomach started being in pain. And I'll try them every few years just to check, but I haven't checked in a long time because it's kind of starting to get dangerous to the point where your throat's swelling up. So no shrimp around here at all. It's absolutely not worth it. And being just the two of us, we're not going to cook shrimp. She's not going to for something I can't have. So we tend to cook meals together. Then when you go out, she'll get shrimp.
Every chance I get.
Yep, and she eats them right in front of me. And
Had it yesterday.
And I hate it because I love shrimp, y'all. But I'm allergic to them out of the blue. Have been for going on over 10 years now. It is very sad.
For you.
It is so sad. Thanks for bringing that up. So fried turkey breast is to die for with milk, gravy, and homemade biscuits. Well, that's kind of the road that we're on with it. We love it. So Cash says he's going to send us a picture of his meal, I guess, to prove that he's really cooking it.
That's right. Send us a picture.
I believe you. We're having smash burgers. So Pam says you eat the small fuzzy okra pods before they get big. Well, I tend to not let my okra get big anyways, because then it gets hard as a rock. But that's not quite what I meant, but I kind of thought the small ones had that little fuzzy stuff that would prick you anyways. But I've just never thought about taking one right off the plant and eating it. It's worth trying. It absolutely is. I think he's out.
Yes.
Oh wow, he is absolutely out. Oh goodness. So Cash says I have an email. Wow, already. Well, can't check it because the phone's right there. But I believe you, Cash. I believe you. Sorry about the McDonald's comment. So Rob just jumped on, says hello, Andrew and Tiffany from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. Thank you so much for getting on and chatting with us. We appreciate that. And Rick says, Andrew, wash the okra off, put a little salt on it, and try it raw. It's not bad at all. Just make sure you get the young and tender pods. Heck, I'll try it. Why not? We should have some okra here in the next couple of weeks. I'll try anything once. We'll see what it's like. But I don't know that I see myself going out there and just eating them straight off the plant. But we'll try it. Why not? Cash says he even sent a selfie to show it to him. Well, I don't really know you, Cash. So that could be a picture of anybody. But I do see you in the thumbnail, so I kind of know what you look like. Colleen Frick says you need a BLT first. Yeah, I kind of wanted to try a BLT. I haven't had one in a long time. That's a great way to eat a tomato.
During the week.
And she also says, love the shirt. Thank you so much for that. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. The last sales pitch, I promise. But at midnight tonight, you can no longer get these. We'll bring them back eventually for sure. But tonight at midnight ends this campaign, so we can start printing them this week and getting them shipped out to y'all.
Yay.
And again, a huge thank you to everybody that supported us. I ain't gonna lie,
Thank
we've
you
sold
so
more
much.
shirts than I was expecting.
Yes, me too.
When we
That's
started
so
it, I was
awesome.
thinking, hey, we might sell 10 or 15 shirts. I think we've sold like 64, 65
That's so
shirts.
awesome. Thank you,
And
guys.
I'm not going to put everybody's business out there, but there's somebody on here that's bought 8 shirts by themselves. So you know who you are. Thank you so much for the support. And wow, 8 shirts.
Don't forget to send us those pictures. I want to see
Yes,
everybody.
send us comments when you
sporting
start
their
receiving the
shirt.
shirts. Hopefully that's in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Everybody should have them. And our email is down in the video description. If you would like to send us a picture of you wearing them, we would love to see it. We may make a little montage and put it on one of the upcoming videos. So
Yes.
thank y'all again for the support. So we must have somebody on from the UK. I guess I missed it because everybody's asking what time is it over in the UK. Whoever you are, thank you for getting on and chatting with us. We truly do appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's Dawn asked a very good question and something I said we would show and never did. We need to do this on an upcoming live stream. She says, will you show us how to make those little sliders that we had on the boat trip?
Okay.
We need to do that because she makes an awesome slider, y'all. I'm telling you, it's relatively easy, I think,
Very easy.
and absolutely delicious. Everybody loves those when you carry them to a little party or get together. You can cook them in a toaster oven, regular oven, doesn't matter. They are so good. I hate cold sandwiches, can't stand it. But the way she makes these hot sliders, oh, they're so good. And you can put anything in the world in them, really. She makes them a pile of different
I've
ways.
made like Big Mac sliders,
Yeah, Big Mac
Philly
ones.
steak and cheese sliders. Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry.
And I want to make some chicken parmesan sliders.
Now you're speaking my language. That sounds awesome and healthy. I like it. Let's see here. So Team Dancer says, do we see anything different about your comments? Not offhand, I sure don't. I don't know. No, they look perfectly normal to me. So Sheila says, done made her hungry, got to go eat. Bye, see you soon. Well, thank you for getting on and chatting with us. And Josie says, excited to get your shirt in the mail. Thank you so much for ordering one. We really hope you enjoy them. We've done wash these a few times. Nothing really fading.
They are very good.
Nothing's
quality.
really shrinking. Nothing's peeling off. So I really do think they are good quality stuff.
They are.
Like she says, these look to be screen printed, not the old iron-on cheap
Vinyl,
stuff.
yeah.
Vinyl. So hopefully you'll enjoy them. We really do appreciate it. So Gary says hi from Jinx, Oklahoma. Arms family member recommended your channel. Great job with your videos and ordered a shirt. Thank you so much, Gary. We really do appreciate that. And I don't want nobody to forget too about what Daniel did for us. So a lot of y'all come over based on Daniel's recommendation. We're very thankful for what Daniel did. We're very thankful that y'all listened, came over, and found something that you liked. So again, thank y'all for the channel growth and everything we've been kind of going through here lately. Really does mean a lot. We do appreciate it a lot. So, Mailman, I've seen this twice already. Y'all need to try a Happy Waitress sandwich. And if that's the one earlier that y'all said was I don't know, it was a basic tomato sandwich is what y'all said was the Happy Waitress, somebody will comment here again in just a second. So, so Pamela asked, did we overlook the super chat gift from Chris? No, man, we did not. We thanked Chris because he sent us these lights. We seen that super chat, and Chris and Tiffany, thank y'all again so much for that. But we did catch it, Miss Pamela. We absolutely want to give thanks to everybody that goes above and beyond. But again, thank y'all for just getting on chatting with us and watching videos. But the people that do that extra out there, I mean, thank y'all enough. We can't appreciate it. And did we wake you up? Yeah. Well, I guess I'm being loud and woke Bullet up. So Tally Showie asked what we're cooking tonight. We're doing smash burgers. I know we did them a while back. She says there's a twist. I have no idea what that means, but love smash burgers. Haven't done them since the last time we did them on a live stream, which was weeks and weeks and weeks ago. We're craving one.
I've got something different coming, maybe next week, and if I can find all the ingredients, but it'll be a very interesting one, and I want to try it.
Very interesting.
Yes.
All right, so we may have something interesting to cook on the Blackstone next week. I have no idea what it is.
I'm not telling you.
All right, well, I'll get surprised. All right. So Team Dancer says your profile pic changed and a few changes to your name. Yes, it's not together anymore, and you're exactly right. Your profile picture has changed. So now I notice I'm not very observant, obviously, Emma. So number one, Noel says, how are we doing? The house appears to be coming along nicely. We're doing excellent, enjoying the heck out of this weather. I'm sure you are. I know you don't live too terribly far away there. And I'm very happy with the progress on the house. I am. And I think she's happy as of this week now seeing those windows. That's something she's really been looking forward to. So we'll just keep plugging away. The next several videos, I've already kind of forewarned y'all, it's going to be all the strapping, the plates, the blocking, kind of that old boring stuff I call it, but very necessary. And I'm really looking forward to blocking that wall because I want to get everything just structurally locked in, sound, and solid. That blocking really makes a difference. Golly, that dog is spoiled. So number one Noel also says, caught some nice bass on Lake Miccosukee yesterday and today. Black Zoom trick worm, weather was beautiful. Awesome, because you may have just be getting on now. I just discovered Whopper Plopper makes a 60 series now, a mini. I am so excited to go through this. I've got a couple rivers in mind. I may even get up and go in the morning, or for sure the next day. I'm going fishing this week, so I'm glad to hear the bass are biting because I just can't quit thinking about it. Ever since I got these little lures out, I'm excited. I was laying in bed the other night when I found out about it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to order these things. And she just went to sleep. She wasn't as excited as I was.
Bring home the fish.
Yes, well, we will do our best. So Tim says, "Hey from Greenville, Florida. Hey, I think we might know where that's at. And your sliders sound great. They are, and we will do our best to show those off here before long. Sorry, I was reading another comment. So Beverly says, "Never talk on these things." I'm assuming you mean a live stream, but love your videos and the ones on building our home. So thank you, Miss Beverly, for getting on chatting with us.
Yes, ask us any questions.
Yeah, ask anything that you have. And I know a lot of people don't really like live streams. Honestly, I don't get on a ton of them myself, but it's an awesome place for us to talk live.
Connect to y'all.
Yeah, absolutely connect. Answer your questions in a way that we just can't on a video or in the comment section of a video. So we do appreciate you getting on and chatting with us.
And it's nice building relationships with all of our fans and everybody that watch. It's just really cool to get to know people.
Yeah, absolutely it is. We really do enjoy this. We look forward to it. Okay, so the Happy Waitress, I forgot. It's the grilled cheese with the tomato on it. So we may have to try that. We'll see. I do like a good grilled cheese, so we'll see. John says you're doing a great job on your building. Keep up the fantastic work and video content. Thank you very much. We truly do appreciate you watching. And Chris says the twist on the smash burger is Andrew's going to cook them. I have cooked smash burgers. That's one of the first things I cooked in the Blackstone. But again, I think we'll let Tiffany cook and I'll narrate. So Gail says, are you building a full kitchen inside or continue to cook outside? We are absolutely building a full kitchen inside that house because there's always times that weather's not good or we may want to host a Thanksgiving get together or things like that. But the ultimate focus at some point is going to be on the outdoor kitchen. And when I say outdoor kitchen, it's not going to be a full kitchen. It's not going to have, well, it could have a stove and all out there. I've been thinking about that. But what we call an outdoor kitchen is kind of what we're doing out here in the shop. We'll have hookups and plenty of power for appliances, propane-fired appliances, and we'll do some cooking out there. But we're 100% going to have a full, legitimate kitchen in that house that we can do normal cooking and entertaining inside if we need to. Again, with rain, cold weather, bugs, there's going to be times that we're going to spend time inside. Although 99% of the time, we're outside. Absolutely. So James Black just jumped on, said, evening, Kelley's. Thank you so much for chatting with us. And Michael Mastonbrook says, when are you doing another fishing video? Very soon. That's what I've been talking about the last few minutes, although you're probably wanting us to do a fishing video. It's back to work this week. Tiffany's got a busy schedule, which is a good thing. I'm going to try to do a fishing video for the other channel, but hopefully here coming up before long, we're going to make, I know we're talking about some saltwater trips and make some more videos for you. We're going to try to get offshore if we can ever get some good weather.
Yes.
It's been windy, very windy. No way you can get offshore right now, but we're going to try to do that here before long and get another one of those videos out. I'm glad y'all enjoy those because that's part of our life and something we want to include on the channel. And Pamela says, can't wait for another crabbing video, crabbing trip. We got to do that. We've been talking about that for months.
We'll probably try that coming up soon. We'll
Yes,
have
we
some
will.
Time off,
Yep.
but we'll do that.
Yeah, we got some time coming up in many weeks, and I think that'll be an excellent video to go down in the middle of the week and do because it gets a little crowded on the
It
weekends.
does. It would be nice to have some crabs.
All right, so Sean says you finally caught one while you were doing it. I'm assuming you mean a live stream. So thank you for jumping on, Sean, and chatting with us. Ask anything you'd like. We'll try to catch that question from you. And Pamela says she hears crows in the background. Yep. I'm surprised that little old camera's picking it up. What y'all also don't see in the background is smoke everywhere. Somebody's burning the heck out of something. That might be why the crows are going crazy. Crows are going crazy. I cannot speak tonight, y'all. This is the stuff I have to go through constantly on videos that y'all don't see unless I put it in the bloopers. Sometimes it's 10, 15, 20 times to say one thing correctly.
Well, I think you talk so fast.
I do talk
and,
way too
yeah.
fast. But I'm trying to catch a bunch of questions, so we'll see. So Chris asked, what was the very first meal that Andrew cooked for you and how was it? You remember this? I remember, so don't get it wrong.
I think it was for our anniversary. You made homemade Caesar dressing out of anchovies.
Yeah, I made the real deal stuff, didn't I? I
Yes.
forgot about that. Ground up
It was
anchovies and
really
everything.
good.
Yeah,
And I think it was,
was
chicken parmesan.
that probably sounds right.
Yeah.
It's something I love
It was
making.
an Italian dish. I know that because you made the Caesar dressing. It was really good.
Yeah. See, it wasn't SpaghettiOs
So was that
or
the-
raviolis or something like you're thinking.
Was that the first one?
Maybe. Well, we'll say that it was. Good job, babe. I have
That
no
was a good
idea what the first
memory.
meal was.
That was like.
But now that she mentioned that, I remember making that dressing and all.
He
I used-
really surprised me because, his mom cooked for him all the time. He never, cooked at
Actually, I
home.
enjoy cooking. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cook nearly as much as Tiffany does, but I really do enjoy it. And I used to love cooking Italian dishes. Italian food is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. So Rob says, Daniel sent me here, but you two keep me coming back. Well,
Good.
awesome. Happy to hear that. Thank you so much for chatting with us and checking us out. And Sean says, reminder for everyone to hit that like button.
Yes.
Absolutely. Please do. All videos, live streams, if you'll take the time to engage like this, hit a like button. That really does help the channel get exposure. YouTube looks at those analytics right there and helps them decide if they want to recommend us, to a broader audience. That's kind of the way it works. I always say we're small fish in a big YouTube ocean out there trying to get discovered. So those things do help. Thank y'all for doing that.
Yes.
So Richard says, Andrew, did you notice that this year's love bug season wasn't very bad? I keep trying to figure out,
I know. I
did we
was
even
too.
have a love
Yeah.
bug season? Because there was a few weeks back, I seen one or two. I remember making the comment going,
Seen one today.
oh, here it goes. It's going to get started. Then there was nothing. And then it was like yesterday, the day before, I seen a couple more. So you're right. I don't know if our love bug season has already skipped this or if we're about to just get hammered next week. Who knows? But I hope they're gone for good. I can't stand
Let's
the bugs.
eliminate them.
And I'm hoping a lot of y'all up north and out west don't even know what a love bug is. I think it's a southern thing. They're horrible. Hate them. They don't bite or do anything. They just are everywhere. mush all into your paint on your vehicle. Actually, they got acid in their head or some part of their body that'll eat holes in your paint, and they just make your vehicle look
And
disgusting.
they get so thick you almost choke on them.
You do. They just fly everywhere. They'd be all in the
everywhere.
shop and everything with doors open. I hate
Yes.
love bugs. Hate them.
They are attracted to anything white.
Yes, absolutely white. They love. So let me get down to a couple more comments here. So Richard says he never thought he would like watching a live stream, but look forward to it every Sunday. Awesome.
Good,
So a lot
I'm
of positive
glad.
comments for the live stream tonight. Thank y'all so
Thank
much for
you.
that. We really do enjoy and look forward to chatting with
Keeps
y'all.
us motivated to do it for
Yeah,
sure.
it absolutely does. So it's something we look forward to every Sunday as well. So Suzanne says, hello, everyone. Just jumped on. And as well as Irma, thank y'all so much for jumping on. And then I'm seeing another common theme here. David says, love the bloopers. Keep those coming. That's real. And love it when you were on the roof. Yeah. And I promise y'all, my bloopers are real. I'm not making them up for a laugh. It's really things that happen. And
What did you get voted for in high school?
I got voted in high school for wittiest, which is AKA most likely to not succeed. Wittiest or funniest.
Yes.
So it's kind of my thing. I enjoy the humor in life. You might as well laugh and make the best of it. So I seen another one there. Pamela says, love the bloopers. Connie says, love the bloopers. So I'm not going to try to make bloopers. They happen on their own, but we'll keep sharing those with you. So only top says hello from Germany. Wow, thank you so much for getting on chatting with us. I have no idea what time it is over there. It's got to be later as well, but we appreciate you chatting with us. We've actually had a lot of people from UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. Like that part of the channel's really been growing here lately. Obviously, United States is the big bulk of our viewers, but it's starting to go around the world more and more, and I'm noticing an increase in all these other countries. So thank y'all so much for spending your time
Yes,
watching
thank
our
you.
videos. It really does mean a lot. So Grandma Tracy says, my mom hates the love bugs. I don't know anybody that likes the love bugs. We hate them. And Pam was talking about Bullet fluffing up his bed back there. He does. He will tear that bed to shreds. He wants it just
Perfect.
absolutely perfect.
You
It's
should
got to
see
be
him when he
perfect.
gets under the covers. He has to twirl and get them all wrapped up real tight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Team Danzer, that ain't no problem. Go ahead and shoot me an email over that. That won't be a problem at all. See, Back Creek Cabin says the house is looking great. Enjoy the videos and live streams. Thank you so much for that. And Cash says he's talking about the armadillos. Yep, I'm still wondering if we need to make a armadillo shirt. I have yet to catch any here lately, but they're still digging my yard up, and they're starting to get over there digging in the white sand all around the house, and it's driving me
I
mad.
have an idea too about a shirt I've been thinking about. I'll have
Okay.
to collaborate
Well, we might
with you.
start campaigning some blooper or funny shirts here before long, but obviously we need to continue to keep the logo rolling at some point too. And eventually we're going to move toward building a website, but financially right now it's just not feasible to build up and stock a whole website. But the campaign's really working out. And again, thank y'all so much for being patient getting your shirts, but they're about to get made and get on the way to you. So Only Top from Germany says it's 1:45 at night over there. Wow. Thank you for staying up and chatting with us. I don't know if you're
Yes.
working or laying in the bed, but we do appreciate you spending your time with us. Thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
So Zeppy just made a donation. Thank you so much for that. Said this is for Bullet's Treat and Toy Fun. I love him. That's right. And you
Oh,
made it.
thank
I think it was
you.
you that made that donation last week
Yes,
too.
and I haven't been to the store yet to get him anything,
That's
but he
fine.
does need some new toys. He
He
bites holes in
shreds
all
them.
of
So we'll get him a
yeah.
new toy and we'll get him some new doggy bones, some milk bones there. So
Thank
thank you so
you.
much for that. We truly do appreciate the donation. So John says first time on your live stream. We got a lot of first timers tonight, and
Good.
love the bloopers.
Thank
Got another
y'all.
vote for the bloopers. So thank y'all for taking time and chatting with us. And Family Farm Homestead is bringing up that I keep forgetting to plug in my saw. Yeah, that's literally happened about 10 times. Although this last video,
I saw you making a point.
yeah, I didn't forget it. I remembered, and I was making a point that I remembered this time. So James Black from Live Oak in North Georgia. We have a Live Oak down here in North Florida, and we don't miss the love bugs. Well, we don't want them, so y'all keep them or send them off somewhere else. We don't want them at all. So Grandma Tracy says she had, or probably means to say, hates the palmetto bugs and roaches. Oh, those palmetto bugs. Those are some crazy things right there. I don't like them at all. Cash says, give me a bottle of whiskey and I'll become a love bug. Oh, goodness gracious. That's funny right there. So Bat Creek Cabbage says the oak tree looks great from the house, beautiful view. That's what it's all about. I pray that tree makes it through all the storms, all the stress that I put it through this year cleaning it out, and outlives us. It's already supposedly over 200 years old. We need it to live a lot longer because
So when are you going to clean up the bottom of it?
I'm probably going to get on the tractor. I don't know. I've already got I got so much to do this week. It's
I
going to
don't
be hard.
want it to build back up. We worked so hard on getting that thing cleaned up.
I can mow all that. I'm going to get the flail mower out here before long on the tractor, and we're going to clean that tree up. And I need to get back and mow my neighbors too. That's something I do for them every year, mow the road out. So we're going to have a flail mowing and tractor video before long, but it won't just be regular grass mowing. Although looking around, I may have to mow grass this week too.
I was looking at that.
There ain't enough hours in the day, y'all. Now we got all that rain last week. We're going to get all the sunshine this week. Grass it's exploding.
Give it another week. Might as well.
That's okay. I enjoy it, but I don't know. I just have to figure out how to fit all this in. I'm not going to complain. I really enjoy this lifestyle. Love it. Y'all have got a whole variety of smorgasbord of videos coming. That's for sure. So Pamela says Bullet has his own fan club. I tend to agree. I think so. And Sean says it's finally warm up there on the Canadian border in Vermont. Corn planted. It's underway. Awesome. So I'm so happy y'all are finally planting your gardens, because from what people were commenting last week, y'all were under frost warnings again just about everywhere. And I'm sure some of y'all probably went ahead and planted gardens, so hopefully the frost didn't get y'all. But this weather's insane. We actually got in the 40s one day here last week. That never happens in, the middle of May. Not at all. It's been enjoyable weather, but crazy weather. I don't know what's in store anymore with this weather. So Cash says, what about log splitting videos? Yes, you've got a very valid point. That was a video I wanted to make this week too.
By the way, the neighbors still have that tree down.
Yeah.
Add to the list.
I'll get to it, y'all. Build my work list this week. Oh, we're gonna have to sacrifice some house videos, it sounds like, but I have got to finish splitting that firewood and get it off the ground. It's just killing the grass and making holes, and we need it seasoned. Yeah, we need it seasoning too. Last week when it was in the 40s and 50s would have been the perfect time to split the firewood. I didn't really think about it.
So it's getting a little bit late. I'm gonna go ahead and
Fire
get
up the
everything
thing.
ready.
All right, she's gonna step off, get the Blackstone going, get all the ingredients out. We're gonna make some smash burgers here on the live stream in just a minute. I'm gonna read some more questions that y'all have. So Family Farm Homestead says no fishing until the work's done. I'm going fishing. I earned it. And Chris is telling me I need a push mower. Probably finally lose a little more weight that I've been wanting to do if I had that. And Janet says, love coming to the live stream every Sunday night. Thank you so much, Miss Janet. We truly do appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. So Cash says he's about to video some and send it to me. He got 5 cords worth of round split. I don't have that much. I might have, 3.5 cords split down there. I'd have to go down there and take a peek again. With another 1.5 cords I could probably split up and get wrapped up. But I need about 5 cords myself for next winter, just for us, with as much as we burn it. But yeah, send me your videos. I'll watch. I love log splitting videos. So Bat Creek Cabin. Ouch. You listening, Tiffany?
What?
He says if it wasn't for Bullet and Tiffany, they wouldn't watch.
Oh.
Y'all are being ruthless tonight. Now he did do a smiley face and an LOL. I guess that means it's a joke and okay, but y'all are on me tonight.
Love it.
Yeah, she says she loves it. You meanie. So JMJ says, do you have no-see-ums? We absolutely do. When you get near the coast, and sometimes they blow in here as well, if you're talking about the same thing we are, the tiny little gnats that you just about can't see that feel like they bite you, although I've heard rumor is they're not actually biting, they're secreting some sort of acid. I need to look that up and see if there's truth to it. But yes, we have no-see-ums. And what y'all can't see is we're burning thermocells, one under the table and one up top right now to help with the mosquitoes and everything else that's getting all over us. So Pamela says she's got to say she feels at home with us on the live stream and blesses this old woman's heart, she says. Well, Miss Pamela, thank you so much. I see and read your comments all the time. It means the world to us to have people like you that's jumping on and getting some enjoyment out of the videos and the live streams. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day and chatting with us. So we're back to fried green tomatoes. I see another vote for that. So how about this? Terry Dupree says sliced okra, rotel tomatoes, corn, onions, and garlic. That actually does sound like something we would eat. We might have to try that. So, let's see what else we got here. All right, Team Danner, I'll check that out. And Random Videos 24 says, "I'd love our backyard to be riding your dirt bike in it." Well, we love riding our Ranger around too, and we have a little bit of a trail system through the woods. Now, it sounds like a lot to ride on, but you're kind of over it in just a few minutes. I wish we had thousands of acres to do that, but very blessed that we have what we do have. Pamela said, Bullet looked up like, he said, Mom's cooking. Reason he's perked up, she just brought a plastic bag out here. He immediately knows that means food. If he hears a plastic bag, it gets his heart racing. He loves it. He wants to come and see if he can get a treat. So Elizabeth says, believe us, the windows are well worth the investment. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to give awesome character and look to the house. It's going to give us good natural lighting. I'm looking forward to them. Don't get me wrong. So Jeremiah says, how's the house walls going? Sorry if someone asked. I think it's going well. We're probably got 2 more days on that big balloon frame wall. We're going to do some strapping, plates, blocking. So yeah, we got at least 2 days now that I think about it. Then we're going to move into the interior walls. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be 2x4 material, the first 2x4 on the entire build. It's lightweight, easy to handle, only 8-foot walls. I think it's going to be fun slapping those walls up. Hopefully, I don't regret saying that. So that is coming up as well. Then we'll move to attic rafters, stub walls. Then we have to trim every single wall out to the roof. That's going to be kind of aggravating and interesting. Then we can finally sheathe it, dry it in. So that's still a few weeks away, but we're making progress and we're getting there. So Jeremiah says, just stopping in. That's okay. Ask your question. If you got to jump out, that's perfectly all right. Thank you for stopping by and chatting with us. So Welderman says, your bowler eats 10 full cords every winter. Wow. And you split about 32 cords or 30 cords with your county line. That is a tremendous amount of firewood. I couldn't imagine splitting 30 cords of wood. That's just absolutely crazy. But if you're running a central boiler, I totally understand it. I've seen a lot of those on the channel. I don't understand them. We don't have them in Florida, obviously, but they look like they do eat a ton of wood. So Pamela says y'all got buffalo gnats. That already doesn't sound good. They bite, and they will go up the noses of animals and bite them. Oh, wow. That sounds like a vicious bug. Very glad we do not have those. You about ready, or still need a minute?
Just a minute.
Okay. So Back Creek Cabin says you're doing an outstanding job on the house. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. I'm trying. Now my OCD is getting a little in the way. I'm being slower than most people probably would, but I can't help it. I know a certain way I want it built, and sometimes I'm having to learn and figure all this out, but I'm just not willing to cut corners right now. So yeah, I'm probably going a little slower than I should, but it's going to be built like a tank when it's done. At least I think so. So Pamela says, Bullet's a smart boy. I think so. Whoa, he about bit me. I scared him. So Wilderman asked, how many acres are we on? We have 51 acres. There's about 30 acres of woods, including all the pines that we planted, and 20 or so acres of pasture. That's counting perimeter, yard, and about a 10-acre pasture that we have for future animal growth. Default Family Living says, we might need to do a donation for Bullet a new chair. That chair has seen better days, but Bullet doesn't mind it. He doesn't quite make it to the backstop to lean. So Cash says it's not OCD when you're paying for it and it's your house. I agree. That's why I'm going to do it my way. I want to. That's part of building it yourself. I can build it just how I want it. So Rick says, I think you'll be living in the house by the end of the year with how good you're doing on it. That's the plan. I certainly hope so, but I'm not giving myself a specific deadline that I just have to meet. To me, that puts added pressure, makes it to where you might, be forced to want to cut corners. I just want it done right, however long it takes to get in, but I think that's a realistic goal.
Sure.
You ready?
Just getting the hash brown stuff.
All right, I'm about to grab the camera and go over there. I think there's a couple more questions I'm going to answer, and then we're going to watch Tiffany cook. So Miss Gail brought up a good point. I highly recommend your new subscribers to watch your previous videos. I just posted number 338 today. 338 videos. So yeah, if you're new to the channel and waiting on an upload, maybe I skip a day or two, don't forget, there's 338 videos on this channel alone. We would love for you to go back and watch the ones that we don't put all that time, energy, and effort into. They're there for your viewing pleasure. Please go check them out. It means the world to us. So thank you for recommending that, Miss Gail. I know you've been watching a ton of them. I've seen all your comments. Yeah, okay. Pretty funny comments there. All right, looks like there is a few more I'll catch. Let's grab the phone and go over and check Tiffany out. All right, so I'm back. So here we are. I don't know if y'all can see all that smoke there now. I'm trying to figure out what on earth everybody's burning.
There's something from over there.
Is it? So here's the beautiful oak tree, birds chirping in the background. Here's our green screen, as a lot of people said. So what do you got going on over here?
I'm getting the onions ready for some hash browns.
All right, looks like we got eggs, and that is venison, y'all. This is going to be a first for me. I think we ever did hash browns with hamburgers before. I guess it's kind of like a French fry, and I'll put ketchup on anything. So William Owens just jumped on. Hello. We are still answering your questions, but we're kind of just cooking and hanging out right now with you. So Sam already says it looks amazing. It already smells amazing, especially those right there. Oh, this fat boy likes his red meat.
The rest of the grill hot and ready for those burgers.
Yeah, listen to that sizzle. All right, so Pam, thank y'all for the shout out that you're giving us. Yes, everybody go watch all the other videos. So hopefully I don't walk around the corner here and I know it's shaky. Hopefully I don't lose signal because I'm on the side of the cell phone booster now, but I want to show y'all something for all the people that like the gardening videos. I have bell peppers everywhere on all the plants, but check this out. I have peppers going everywhere. Look at all these jalapenos over here. I'm curious to see if they're going to cross-pollinate and how they're all going to look. And check this out. My first tomatoes. So everything's looking good. Giving y'all a little snapshot of the garden. You see it's nice, green, and healthy, although I do think it's begging for a little bit of nutrients. And we'll talk about that in the video tomorrow. So let's get back around to the cooking. So Richard asked if we had any of the deer diseases hitting around, our state. No, we haven't. We've been very, very fortunate for that. So Team Andrew says, we got any hot peppers? Just jalapenos. I'm kind of a sissy when it comes to hot peppers. I really like a sweet pepper. We both do. And Sharon says, your corn took off. Wait till you see the video tomorrow. That corn is a foot taller than me. However, it's not really putting on ears of corn. It's got me nervous. Maybe the stalks are just really growing tall. And it's not time just yet, but we'll discuss that in that video tomorrow. More mowing videos soon with all that rain. Yep, that is absolutely correct. This might look low to y'all, but there is a lot of grass seed starting to pop out there, and the field's a little thick. I can go several more days, though, before I have to worry about doing any mowing. Pam says the Silver Queen's doing proud. Yes, it is. Elizabeth said we should pick some of those peppers and add them to the hash browns. Got to get me a Blackstone. I'm telling y'all, we love it. We really do. How you going to smash them?
Smash them with this on there.
You going to smash them with the onions on there? Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen that, but hey, it's your Blackstone, dude.
Doing something different?
Yeah, she is doing something different. You're going to smash onions into them. So Kevin says, how many, goats, or no, cows we plan on getting? Honestly, not many. That pasture can support several, but, we're thinking one bull and probably just 2 or 3 heifers, to be perfectly honest. Cows for us aren't necessarily going to be about selling as much as it is about maybe going in on halves every year with somebody and kind of butchering our own. So she's smashing them all right, but this is definitely a different twist. So Kevin says his zucchini's 1 inch high. I actually picked my first one today that was probably 12 to 14 inches long. Mark says he enjoys the storm build videos. I'm glad that you are enjoying those. We're going to have another one coming up here before long. And I am definitely familiar with the Blackstone tailgater. I've been thinking about one myself. So Kingwood says the corn should be knee-high by the 4th of July. Yeah, I already have mine picked by the 4th of July and might be planting my second planting of corn. Oh yeah, as Pamela's talking about some cornbread too. Ralph says it's looking good. It is. It absolutely is looking good. I can't believe how quick those burgers are already cooking.
I have it super hot.
I see that. Color's already come through them. Woo! It looks good, smells good. So y'all keep talking about cornbread. I don't know if Tiffany's ever shown her, we call it Mexican cornbread. It has jalapenos and actual chunks of corn in it. Oh my goodness, y'all. I absolutely love it. Oh, Cash says jalapeno jelly in the cornbread mix. Well, you might like our cornbread that we make. It actually has chunks of jalapeno in it.
Lots of jalapeno.
Yes. Need smell-o-vision. I wish it existed, y'all. That would be so awesome. Well, Jacob, come get you a plate. Family Farm Homestead said they had lima beans and cornbread for supper. I love lima beans. Tiffany's not the world's biggest fan of them,
No, not really.
but that's okay. We can't like everything, but we love lots of other vegetables. Somebody has woke up and got out of his chair. What you doing? Looking for crumbs. Thank you very much, DeVault Family Living. I've actually got to go work on the license so I can start posting some more of that imagery. So Big Wave, Florida seems to be familiar with Mexican cornbread. We love it. It's my favorite cornbread by far. Uh-oh, bullet. I see a crumb. Where? What is that? Oh, yep. Boom, he got it. There's Crumb Snatcher. So Sharon says, love grilled onions. We do too. We grill onions all the time. Absolutely love cooked onions. So Rob says his Blackstone has a hood and a deep fryer on it. We looked at that model, we really did. But ultimately we decided on the big 36-inch wide, the biggest one they made. And we're so happy we went with it because even though there's just two of us, we tend to cook for, meals for tomorrow. We don't just cook and eat tonight. We'll eat this again tomorrow. Sometimes we'll eat whatever we cook 3 times, and we'll load this thing up even for 2 people. So we're very, very happy that we wound up going with the big 36-inch model. Ooh, look at them onions. That's what I'm talking about. So somebody's already claiming two of the smash burgers. Well, I guess then that means I can eat one more and she can eat one. We just won't have leftovers for tomorrow. All right. Y'all can still keep asking questions. I'll answer them. Mix the onions with hash brown. That ain't a bad idea. Actually, she already put diced onions down.
Yes, I have onions in there.
I forgot about that. We absolutely love onions. Yes, we do. So there's already onions in there. So Kevin says he loves his. I know you're a new Blackstone owner. Pamela says her mouth's watering worse than the kids in a candy store. I'd much rather have this than candy.
All right, so I have some marinade. Do you want a little bit of marinade on yours or no?
You are getting all fancy tonight. What kind of marinade is it?
Some Country Bob's marinade.
I think my marinade's gonna be mustard and ketchup.
Okay. All right.
I don't know about marinating a hamburger.
Just a little bit.
I like my condiments.
Just gonna give it a little bit of a browning.
All right, welder man, good chatting with you. So Donovan, I'm not sure what you're asking. Who do you have sound your electric in the house? I don't know if you meant to say sound or install. But if you're talking about who's going to install the electric in the house, it's going to be me. I did the 200 amp service out at the shop, wired all this up, passed full inspection. I'll be doing 200 amp service over there as well. So already somewhat familiar with that. And I have the electrical permit already pulled in my name. Well, I missed the flip.
Yep.
But that's kind of what a smash burger is. Nice sear on the outside.
Really getting a little dry.
So Jeremiah asked, did Miss Tiffany get new wheels? No, that's a 2018? She's had that for a couple years and already has, 86,000 miles on it? Yeah, she's going to get some new wheels because she keeps burning them off. So James asked, are we selling the straw from the pines or just the timber? No straw because I don't want to clear it out. I like leaving all the thick underbrush for privacy and for animal habitat. And down the road, we do have the option to cut for most likely pulpwood around here, or we can let them grow very tall for chip and saw timber. But that'll be many, many years down the road before we'll actually discuss that. So, Devault Family Living says, if you love cornbread, you have to try Kent Rollins tamale pie. I'm going to tell you something. I love Kent Rollins. I bought his book, and that cowboy right there can absolutely cook. I really do enjoy his channel. So Claudia says, garden looks good. Thank you. I think so too. And Donovan says, doing. So yeah, hopefully that answered it for you. I will be doing my own electric there and including that on the channel. So Pamela asked, do we do delivery? I guess it depends on where it's at. Sure. So Kevin says he made burgers and cheese sticks on his Blackstone tonight. How'd you do the cheese sticks? Was it actual battered cheese sticks or just chunks of cheese? Because I'm interested. Yep, we love venison too, absolutely. So Richard said, jealous of the garden, just getting yours started. That is one big benefit we have being in Florida. We can jump way ahead of a lot of people due to the weather. Cash says his burgers are done. Pull them off. So Tally Showy says speckled butter beans are the best. I don't know if I've ever had those, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, Richard says Tiffany starts cooking and Bullet comes alive. That's exactly right. And Donovan says at 80,000 miles sounds like you deliver everywhere. That girl can burn the road up, I'm telling y'all. And you just did what, your third beach trip of the year? Was that second or third? I think it was third. It was third.
All right, let's see.
What's he doing now? Oh yeah. So this is new to me, believe it or not. A fried egg on a burger. It's something I just started doing this year. So, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So David asked, where do we buy the Blackstone? We got it at Wally World, of all places. That's pretty much the biggest dealer of them around here. And Team Danzer, sounds like you've got a full week ahead of you working on some trucks.
Don't you go anywhere.
Heck yeah. I wonder if he's going to put a fourth one on there.
Absolutely.
Oh, y'all, this smells so good.
Who is it that just got a Blackstone?
Kevin did. Kevin Brewer.
Let me know if you have any good recipes, because I'm looking for some. I'm running out of ideas
Yeah,
here.
we'll take all the recipes y'all can give us. We're still learning the Blackstone ourselves. William said you could do a breakfast for a king on that. You really can.
And we do.
We actually just did 22 breakfast burritos on this the other day. She did what was like 2 pounds of bacon on there. How many eggs?
Uh-oh, got some shell in here.
Oh, we don't want the shell.
One?
No, I don't eat shell. I forget how many this shit. It might have been like 30-something eggs, 20-something, 30-something eggs, 2 pounds of bacon. And we made 22 breakfast burritos on here because we found out they actually freeze really good, and that's what I eat during the week. So that pretty much makes them for the whole month for me. That's something we discovered that's awesome to do on here. So Richard says, have I ever done zucchini parm? I really haven't because, oh, I love meat. Absolutely love meat. So that's what we tend to do, chicken parm every time. So Donovan says if I need help with electrical, he needs Florida in his life. Make some homemade pancakes. That's one thing we actually really don't eat is pancakes. Our breakfast consists of eggs, bacon, sausage, things like that, hash browns. So Kevin says he cheated and used store-bought cheese sticks and then put them in a cooling rack to bake them when done at the end. Blackened fish. I 100% agree with you on that, Rob. I love blackened fish, and the Blackstone is perfect for that. That's something we need to do here before long. So Chris says the TV keeps zapping him when he keeps trying to lick it. Pork fried rice on the Blackstone. That is a great idea. This is the perfect thing to do pork fried rice, and I love it. On with some General Tso's. That's something we've definitely got to try. Let's do that.
Pull these off before they get too.
Yeah, Cash is already upset. He said his was done a while ago.
Yeah.
So somebody's cooking smoked pork butt for dinner. That sounds awesome. So Christina says every once in a while she wants to try a fried egg on a burger and then to get so nervous ever doing it. It's not something I ever thought I would enjoy, but Tiffany really loves fried eggs like this. And whenever she offered to do it, I let her. I'll still say it's probably not my absolute favorite, but it's good enough that I'll take it on there. So Gail says, are we looking forward to having chickens for fresh eggs? Absolutely. 100%. That is the first animal I'm looking forward to having and cannot wait to have chickens and eggs. I think that's going to be awesome just to go out there and get them. Sam says we're living the high life. I think we are. I agree. Pork fried rice and orange chicken. That sounds good, Cash. Black and red fish and cheese grits. Hush puppies on the side. James, a man after my own heart. That sounds awesome. I love cheese grits. Tiffany, not so much.
No cheese grits for me.
I love them. Every time we go to a seafood restaurant, I get my cheese grits. Steak and eggs for breakfast, says Andy Man. I can definitely handle that. Fried eggs and hot peppers on his steak, says Chris. That doesn't sound too bad. All right. Burgers are looking awesome. Pepper jack on top of them. Caramelized onions. Toasted buns. Fried eggs.
Gotta turn it off.
And hash browns with onions in them. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
This does look good. We don't know how to eat, do we? James says his wife doesn't like cheese grits either. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I could eat them all the time. Bullet wants his burger chopped up in little pieces. Bullet don't care. If that whole burger fell on the floor, I guarantee you he would swallow it in 3 seconds. He doesn't know how to chew anything.
All right. This is about to be a wrap.
Ooh, look at that. Now, that's a lot of food for 2 people, they said.
Yeah.
Trust me, this is absolutely leftovers. This is for lunch tomorrow, and then if there's anything left over tomorrow night, a lot of times we cook for 3 meals, not just 2. There's no point in firing everything up, getting the kitchen dirty, bowls dirty, just to cook for 1 meal. We always, and I mean always, make leftovers. Plus, it's just about impossible to buy ingredients for 2 people. You always wind up with enough to feed a family. Sam says, take a bite and send it back. I don't think the chef would appreciate that. So Chris says when he's down doing sheetrock, you and him are going to have a grill off.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're down doing our sheetrock, I'm going to grill for you. Tiffany's going to grill for you.
Heck yeah.
So Kevin says he lives in Pennsylvania, loves grits, but hard to find up there. That's what I've always heard. You go up north and they're like, what is a grit? So Cash says, if we help with the house, do we get a fresh cooked meal off the Blackstone? Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
100%. 100%. Okay, well, I'm going to give y'all one last look, and I think we're going to wrap this live stream up and go do some eating. Woo, that looks so good. So good. You think that looks good, Bullet? He said, yeah. All right. So thank y'all so much. It's been an absolutely beautiful evening here. Thank you so much for cooking. I'm looking forward to tearing this up. We are starving. She was on the road today. Heck, I kind of was too. We didn't have a good, legitimate lunch. So we're going to make up for it for supper right here. So thank y'all for the donations. Thank y'all for purchasing the shirts. It means the world to us. Thank you for taking time out of your day and getting on the live stream, watching the videos, dropping the comments, everything that you do. We truly appreciate it. It's what really helps this channel grow. So if we didn't catch your comment, I apologize. Drop a comment on the video and I'll try to get back to you after hours, or catch us next week on the live stream. Every single Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll get on and chat with you. Anything you want to say?
It was good talking with y'all
Yeah.
and getting to know y'all. And we'll see you next Sunday.
All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much for watching.